是，金色的蔷薇在荒芜中绽放；于是，执着的纸鹤再起微末的愿望。
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I knew anything about the Nikki dress-up series before the reveal of Infinity Nikki. Still, learning about it sent me down a rabbit hole of discoveries and an overhead view of how this series evolved over the past 10 years. While Infinity Nikki is by far the most ambitious entry to date, 2021's Shining Nikki features what I believe was the foundation of the dress-up gameplay systems that we're seeing in Nikki's newest adventure. That said, while the game is undoubtedly packed with imagination, fantasy, and discovery, it has a templated and almost forgettable world design that, while beautiful in some areas, showcases a world of reusable assets that diminishes some of the overall fairy tale presentation. I was pretty excited to participate in the Infinity Nikki playtest, if only to see what this game was. After its reveal, I was surprised that an almost unheard of studio could make such a splash with the cinematic trailer. After a few internet searches, though, I found that I was most likely the odd one out since the series has spanned over 10 years. While I wasn't really sure who the target audience is before playing, it seems like these games, the gameplay, writing, and systems are geared towards gamers who enjoy adventures and pastel colors. Then there's the dress-up aspect, which the entire game is based around. Depending on Nikki's clothes, she can utilize a few different powers, such as a double jump or an attack blast. These clothing skills expand into every aspect of the game, as you'll need to equip them with skills to conduct cleaning duties or even travel faster, making it a prominent part of the entire experience. The story introduces Nikki, who finds herself in possession of a powerful dress. A darkness seems to plague the world, and she has been given the task of saving it. But she'll need to complete some supplemental tasks before any of that can happen. After the opening, you're set off in the world of Mirrorland, where you interact with NPCs, collect materials to create clothes, and upgrade your Whimstar abilities. Whimstars are scattered around the environment, which your pet Momo can zero in on. Sure, they're kind of rare, but the game doesn't hide them from you. While some are easy to obtain, others require some puzzle solving to acquire. From the opening moments, the game is all about secrets and discovery. You can speak with various characters to get a better idea of the world, but the most exciting gameplay moments were when I just explored off the beaten path, choosing a direction and going straight. Exploring in this manner works when you have the destination in sight, but the world design is just so basic that it clashes with Nikki's overall cutesy and soft tones. She stands out in a fairy tale-esque world, making the environments appear generic by comparison. From animals to NPC assets, everything seems to be copied and pasted from some template, which weighs on the presentation. Further, the game is just not very well optimized, even when playing on a GeForce RTX 4080. However, this is what playtests are for, and I won't knock the game for its performance without acknowledging that it is relatively pretty. Some moments of discovery lead Nikki to beautiful fields of flowers or other environments that stand out amongst the typical areas. Once you get your bearings, you're introduced to a few characters that provide you with quests, and then you're free to do what you want. There's quite a bit of dialogue and supporting characters introduced who I assume will get some screen time later. While playing, I aimed to find as many costumes as possible, which led me to secret dungeons and unique areas. Mirrorland is vast, with plenty to explore. Each new location had a few missions, NPCs to talk to, and region-specific materials to collect, used to upgrade and craft costumes. While I only spent around 7 hours playing, I managed to enjoy the game loop, which retains some mobile game aspects, but I wasn't made aware of any premium offerings at this time. My first adventure in the Nikki series was a positive one. The game's audience will likely be teen or adult girls, as the concept of creating dresses, hanging out with cute characters, and exploring fairy tale landscapes seems to be that target demographic, but I still managed to have fun. Given its depth, the exploration and crafting system also stand out, which mirrors other premium games like Genshin Impact. There's so much to discover in Infinity Nikki that I can't wait to see more, and I'm hoping that the performance optimization is improved. Infinity Nikki is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC via Steam, and mobile devices in Q3 2024. Thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by our supporters on Patreon. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers providing independent gaming coverage through news, reviews, previews, and more. Check out our Patreon to help support our continued growth, and subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Whimsical.